If the world hates you, just remember that it's because they're afraid of the potential within you. And so don't hate yourself. Love the person you can be so much that you're willing to do anything to make them a reality. Sigma Lifestyle. So guys, on our path to become the absolute GOAT of everything, to ascend from a mere mortal to the ultimate ice cream man, we're doing pretty well. So basically an update on the diet, I've lost roughly 1 kilogram. It's probably mostly water weight, but it's still progress, so we'll take it. And if you lose water weight, it means that you're still probably at least in somewhat of a deficit when it comes to calories. And so I was thinking, how can we speed up the process? How can we lose weight even faster? How can we become super lean max, super jacked max, super IQ max, super just fucking best max, bro? Well, of course we can't sacrifice ice cream. That's counterintuitive, you know? That's not eating ice cream is counterproductive to your weight loss goals. Just facts. And so I thought, well, what could we do to, still eat lower calories but keep the ice cream? Popsicles. You see, popsicles have barely any calories compared to normal ice cream. This whole popsicle has 57 calories. And so, it's less calories than normal ice cream, but it's still ice cream to a degree. This is not fucking ice cream, bro. Like, what am I supposed to fucking do with this? Like, what am I supposed to fucking suck on it? That's homosexual, bro. Disgusting, bro. These fucking popsicles are trash. Fucking eating popsicles is gay, bro. And I don't mean that in a degraded sense. Big world. Because there's nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're not gay. You feel me? Yeah, fuck popsicles. Okay guys, so we've done a change of plans. Instead of shit popsicles, we got real ice cream in the shape of a popsicle, which basically means that it should have the same calories as a popsicle. I mean, it's the same shape. And hey, I got 14 of them. Ice cream is calling. Ice cream time. Boom. And so I got 14 ice creams we can eat. And I mean, looking at the box, if I eat all of these, it's like math ain't mathing, bro. About 900 calories. I mean, 900 calories is like nothing, bro. Especially from a nutrient dense food like ice cream, 900 calories is just like winning at life. You know, when you meet a new person, they always ask you this one very stupid question. What is your name? But school never taught me what my name is. School never even fucking taught me how to answer this question. So how the fuck am I supposed to know? But you know what school did teach me? That if you eat 10,000 calories worth of ice cream and you round it to the nearest 100,000, it's 0. Which means that you can eat as much ice cream as you want as long as you round it to the nearest 100,000. Or if you eat a lot of ice cream like I do, then maybe you need to round it to the nearest 1,000,000. But when it becomes 0, it is nothing. Shoo! It vanishes. And now you don't have to worry about, obesity or getting fat or nothing, because you just ate 0 calories. Easy. But speaking of school, let me tell you something. School, big scum-ass. Now, of course, when you go to a teacher and you say, school is the scum-ass, scammer, they will say, no, because they're IQ-lets. Very stupid. They're incapable of understanding basic argumentation. And so they will try to make you say something like, well, what if the internet disappeared, ChatGPT disappeared, and you had to memorize and remember 1857, some buttfuck nobody got a letter from their wife saying you mom gay? How you gonna answer that question? Well, if there's no internet, no ChatGPT, then I would not know what year some buttfuck nobody that I can't even name got a letter from their wife saying you mom gay. The teacher is correct. And so would you say that school is super useful now? You might say it, and then the IQ-led teacher thinks that they have won. Haha, you admit it. School is useful. But the argument was never that school is useless. It was simply that the return on investment is not worth it. The opportunity cost is too high. And so what does that mean? It means that if you use 10 years, 10, that is 5, but 5 plus 5 is 10. Learn that at school. And so, if you use 10 years there, what do you end up? Unemployed. But what if you use that 10 years making ice cream? I mean, sure, you might fail. Sure, at first you might not make good ice cream. People might say to you, man, the ice cream is trash. They might even say, your ice cream is so bad, jump off a bridge. Too real. But then, once you fail enough times, you try again, you keep working hard. I mean, think about it, you have a decade of time. You can test many recipes, you can fail many times. Eventually, your ice cream will be so good that it is inevitable that you succeed. Everyone will want to buy your amazing ice cream because you have perfected the recipe, and that's when you become a billionaire. Just like that. And so a decade in school leads to unemployment. A decade of anything else is enough time to perfect it, to become good enough to make at least something, not 0. And so, what can we conclude? The return on investment on the time, the opportunity cost simply too high. And so what should you do? Well, go to school, learn the basics, read, write, mathematics, so that you can calculate calories about ice cream. But once you've done that, don't bother trying to be the best at memorizing a fucking date about when some dude got sent a letter by his wife about your mom gay. You can just Google that. And if this magical scenario where Google and ChatGPT and the internet goes down and you have to know this date, then let's be honest. If the internet goes down, that probably means the end of fucking humanity. And so I think you have bigger problems than remembering a date of your mom gay letter. And so, no school for me. Simply ice cream. And look at me. Look at how successful you can be with just ice cream. Ice cream alone got me here today. Without ice cream, I wouldn't be breathing. Because without calories, you can't live. Yeah, I'm not at school. Is this a school? No. And I can breathe. No school, you can breathe. No ice cream, no breathing. Checkmate. IQ-led teachers always saying me that school is so important. Yet now I know that anyone with an IQ above 45 will say that school is gay. So, I was just trying to wash my hands after the gym like you do, and the soap dispenser just fell off. I didn't do that, okay? Not me, bro. Not me. So now that we have successfully escaped the crime scene, are you smarter than a goldfish? Well, how come they're able to live underwater and you are not? Exactly. You see, this is once again the problem. School teaches us, oh, Einstein was intelligent. But Einstein ain't breathing underwater while the goldfish just chilling. Think about that. So once again we can conclude, the school system, it does not teach us any of the important things. For example, think about biology. School teaches us biology, sure, but not the important part. school teaches us some humbo jumbo, you know, sunlight flower, you know, some fucking oxygen, carbon dioxide, fucking sugar bullshit, bro. I never used that shit. But the school system doesn't teach you the important biology. Like how to manipulate women into intercourse and then leave them with the children without having to pay child support. That's a lot more useful. Yes, school don't teach it, because school is a scam ass. Heard it here first, guys. Heard it here first. So, today we're going to be Trainmaxxing. It is cheap, but also the #1 way to get stabbed. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and when you don't own an automotive vehicle, you can't car max everywhere, which is unfortunate. I need to start money maxing to, you know, Lambo max, and then I will be a free man max who can just drive everywhere. Don't have to look at train times or anything like that. So, the train is super fucking crowded, so this is basically social anxiety maxing, which means that I came to this like phone booth thing to isolation max. And I'm also gonna test out 2 different protein bars and this drink. Protein maxing. We ain't eating anything except protein today. And so firstly we got chocolate thing. What the fuck this is? Chocolate protein taste test. This makes man happy. It's real good. Next up, vanilla protein drink. That's also good. Lastly, cheesecake protein bar. I never ate cheesecake in my entire life, but I bought this because every fucking American says that cheesecake is the best thing ever. But you Americans are fucking wrong, bro. This cheesecake flavor is ass. You know, it's great having these completely white isolation rooms. It reminds me of home, the mental hospital. Just like there, here, you can avoid all the NPC normies around you and just focus on what is important on life. Protein.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we're switching trains, which is probably for the better because I was sitting next to 4 women who had full view of my phone. And of course I got bored and started scrolling some TikToks. And shit started playing like the craziest BP edits of all time. And so they must have been looking at me like, what the fuck is this dude doing? What the fuck is this magic that he's watching? Holy. But holy mog, Sigma lifestyle. This train is not as crowded, so we got a peaceful corner where we can watch our BP edits without any woman judging us. This was the hand sign I was supposed to show. W. I am home. So basically, after 6 hours of train rides, what did I accomplish? What was all the trip for? Well, basically nothing. But I did mug this one bear to death. Mugged this bear. Ain't nobody else mugging bears except me. Top mugger. I mean, bro, who else mugs bears, bro? I'm rank 1 mugger. Ain't no other human in the history ever mugged a bear so hard the bear die. But that's me, bro. I'm rank 1 mugger. I'm top mugger. If you disagree, go in the forest and prove me wrong. Mug a bear. Bet you ain't gonna do it. Cause I'm the best. I'm the champion. And on top of that, you know what I looked at? I looked at a statistic, a number. And what did it say? I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. 5,000 subscribers! 5,000, bro. That's like more than the fingers on my hand. I can't even count that high. That's probably more than the limbs that a dolphin has. But I'm not certain about that one. You're gonna have to fact check that. But anyway, 5,000, bro. We're making it. We're doing it. We're going to the top. And so this should be a reminder to you, all of you fantastic people watching right now, that it is all possible. If you have the mindset of consistency, discipline, that no matter what, I won't give up. Even when everything is against me, the sun is not shining and the world is dark. The world feels cold and it feels like it's all about to go down the drain. It's been all for nothing, and all that hard work and effort that you put in is going to vanish faster than a fart in the Sahara Desert. even in that moment, if you simply say, I'll give it one more shot. I'll try one more time. That's how you win. When you never give up, you can't lose. You know, if you always keep standing back up, ain't no one gonna conquer you because you never stay down. And it is only in the defeat of giving up, of accepting your place as an inferior that you truly lose. But as long as you're willing to fight, keep going. Whatever it is that you wish for, you will get. And so remember, guys, you might be having bad days, bad weeks. It might take longer than you wish for it to be. For you to achieve your dreams, it's going to take not only months, but years. And it hurts, and there is doubt and uncertainty and hardship along the way. But every day, just remember that tomorrow it could all change. And how embarrassing would it be if you quit now, when tomorrow was your golden ticket? What a shame, wouldn't it be? So make sure that that never happens. If you never quit, you never lose. And if you never quit, eventually you win. And so go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.